Hey everyone, it's Chris at Artifact, and this is a brief video showing you how you can replace the nose piece in your mask with one of our aluminum flat nose pieces that we implemented a little bit later. This mask right here is one of our earliest releases, and it's been washed a billion times. It's my personal mask. But initially, when we offered the mask, they had a 17 gauge piece of galvanized wire in there. And although this did a perfectly adequate job of creating a good nose seal, admittedly it's not as comfortable as these laser cut flat aluminum nose bridges we had manufactured for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one out and replace it with this. And what I'm going to do that with is this tool. It's called a seam ripper, and you can buy these any type of fabric store. Target, Amazon sells them. You probably have them in your house and you don't even realize it. They come with little sewing repair kits. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are just cutting the stitches and not the fabric. And so this very early mask, it just has a simple single needle stitch that we back tacked. So all you got to do is you go in here, slide under here, and then pop that stitch, and do that for each one. Then you come around on the back side where the bobbin is and just coax that out with your tool, and then pull it loose. And you may want to do a little bit of cleanup, but for the sake of demonstration, what that does is it opens up this sewing channel that we have in all of our Model 2020 mask. This is what contains the nose piece. And so we can slide this out and show you what it looked like. So here it was. This was 17 gauge galvanized wire that we had dipped the ends in plastisol so that they wouldn't protrude. So all you got to do is just slide it in here into the mask, and you can remove both bar tacks if you want it to be like symmetrical, but I'm not going to do that with mine. And then all you got to do is just shape the nose piece, and like a shirt collar stay, it'll stay in place as you're wearing it. But I would recommend moving forward to lengthen the lifespan of your mask. Just slide it out before you launder it, and that way it's not tumbling around, going through the dryer, etc. And so just as easy as it came in, you can slide that out to service and clean the mask. Now I'm going to show you, so that was just a basic, simple line tack that we did. Later we started doing what's called a bar tack, and this is with a different machine. And what it does is it runs this stitch just like the other one did, but then it goes over it zigzag with several stitches just to further reinforce. But it's the same premise here. What you're going to want to do is you want to slide your tool in and make sure that you're only catching the stitch and you're not going into the material, and you just kind of run it along here. Free up that stitch. Go around on the back side, coax that loose. And there's 28 stitches to this bar tack, so it'll take a little bit longer than the other one. But once you get that, start pulling this away so I can see what I got. And this is the beginning of the stitch. See, they run that little vertical stitch and then they go horizontally across in the zigzag. Okay. So you get the idea here. And then we can clean that up. You can clean it up as much as you need. And then same deal. Here's that channel, and you can slide this out. But this one already has the flat piece. So, but if you wanted to have this so that you can, be more aggressive in your cleaning, and you don't want this getting deformed in the process, same deal. But that's how you do it. Thank you for watching, and be safe.